Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 187. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. Uh, this is one of the weeks of all time. I think
For sure.
very little to talk about. Very little's happening. But
But I got a lot
Very
to say.
slow week, but it will be fun.
yeah, how we doing?
Yeah, it sounds so enthused.
I'm sure you guys are all kind of drained from all the
Driving?
travel. Yeah.
Not much travel.
I'm just
Several
drained because I'm
times to
still
not
doing the
travel.
summer camp.
I can't imagine being stuck in a car with Cooper for that long. That sounds like a nightmare.
Oh my god,
That's
so
crazy.
mean.
crazy indeed.
I'm not that bad.
And Haley's driving? Oh, hell
And
no.
Haley was driving most of it, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I drove for like an
Dude.
hour.
They put
Wait,
me in the
okay.
passenger.
I do have a question
Yes.
about that. Did you
Yes.
finish the stupid Lego?
No.
No.
Oh my god, that's
I
crazy.
Wait, well, you guys were
13
building Legos in the back?
No,
Oh.
at the house.
Oh.
We got mom the like $400 or whatever it wasn't 400. But the mini Hogwarts castle set.
Yeah.
And so I started building it because she would like it built. I only got through 13 of the 22 bags
Yeah.
before we left.
It started late at night, and I was like, "Can
No, I did not start late at night. I started the first bag like Thursday or something, and then
yeah." And then you didn't do any.
And
other
then started the
bags.
second bag late at night, the night before you left.
yes,
And then we
Yes.
were up till 4 in the morning.
and I finished 8 of the bags.
Yeah.
I got basically I was more efficient after I got some sleep. 'Cause
Yeah, it's kind of how sleep
On-
works.
We walked in.
That's so true. On 2 of the bags, I ended up like misreading which piece to put in, and it did not go well.
Dude, he had to like tear up the whole set. I was like,
I really
"Cam,
did
what are
3
you-
times.
What are you? I was like, "What are you doing?" I was ready to strangle him. I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds horrible.
Strike that from the record, set.
We
Strike
don't
that.
speak anything on the record.
Well,
Exactly.
let's roll into it. College Football 25 and Nintendo World Championships NES Edition both launched this week. College Football 25 actually is technically available now if you spent the extra $30 to get it 3 days early. But for the rest of you poor
Oh, wow.
scumbags, it comes out, I think, on Friday. Or Thursday. I don't know. Soon.
True.
So
Correct.
one of my coworkers got the early edition of that, and I told him to report back
Nice.
because I do want this game, but I'm not gonna buy it until I know it's not full of glitches.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And from everything I've seen gameplay wise, it looks actually really good, and there's a ton of new mechanics, and I didn't think there could be new mechanics in football because it's football, but like the home field advantage is a thing now. Like if you're an away team and you're playing somewhere that's hard to play, when you try to if you're the quarterback and you try to go look at your routes that your receivers are going to run, they look like noodles, like they're not accurate at all. And if it's a close game and you're trying to kick a field goal, the field goal thingy that goes between like red and green to make it successful moves like super fast. Like it's super hard to try to do it. There's actually a bunch of, and you can have like buffs to make yourself more resistant to like away game crowds or this, that, and the other. I don't know. There's
Is that paid DLC?
no, surprisingly. There's
That's
also
unlocked.
I know there's microtransactions. I don't know for what, but I know you don't have to do any of that mess to unlock like all those mechanics. Like those are all just available in the game. And I'm kind of shocked.
That's kind of sweet.
It looks, yeah, that's the first time I've basically ever looked at a sports game and been like, wow, there's actually some cool, new, interesting mechanics in here. So I don't know. I'm gonna
I
keep my eye
didn't
on
know it
that
was launching
release.
this week. I thought it was launching more like September. That's
Nah,
been to me.
it's got to come out before the season, so then they
Yeah,
can
'cause
probably
otherwise-
then they can start charging for updates. Who knows?
Well, either updates or they can start planning the new game.
Yeah. I watched
Because
one guy that got a. Or you go.
once people can start actually playing or watching the game, they're not gonna pay $60 to play it.
No, they probably
No,
will.
they will.
70 actually. Shit, I know
The
people that paid
servers-
100 so they could play the game 3 days early. So
The servers are
Insane.
getting crushed before it's even out.
yeah, from the early
That's bad.
access.
Yeah.
Dude, I like the idea of like adrenaline kicking in though. That is actually like
Yeah,
I don't play a lot of
stuff
sports
that
games,
people
like-
talk about on football commentary, like the mental aspect of football. There's like mechanics to
Yeah.
all represent that. And you can build up your characters and there's like different attributes for like how much of a beating can you take before you get injured and stuff, and you can like track wear and tear is what they call it on like your player character. Like
Ooh.
every section of your body has a different wear and tear attribute. It's
Okay.
honestly, I'm impressed. And I didn't think I would ever say that. I watched one guy with an early review play an Iron Bowl, and I knew it was a video game because he won. Yeah, he won on a field goal with Peyton Thorne, and also Peyton Thorne had like a 91 overall rating or something, and I was like, that is a lie, bro. Our quarterback is not that good, but I appreciate the generosity. And yeah, it was really cool seeing like the home field advantage, like Jordan Hare getting super loud. There's like a stadium pulse meter that you can like taunt to the fans and make them get louder and stuff and mess with the other team. It's pretty cool.
that's actually so sick.
The actual reviews I don't think have dropped yet. There's like people got early review codes, but I want reviews from people that didn't get bought out.
So true.
So I don't think those have actually dropped yet.
I'm gonna be bought
Not sure.
out.
Yeah. Critic score is not available yet.
Oh, that's what it
So
is.
I'll definitely be
Critic
checking out
screening
on
outside.
this later, but it does it's the most I've ever been interested in a sports game.
I was gonna say, dude, sports games aren't like my kind of thing. But, like this one actually,
Yeah, and you can build teams, you can recruit. They got like NIL shit in there. You can
There's
you
a-
can build your own conferences if you want.
Yeah, I'm reading about the
That's
dynasty mode.
Yeah. One of my coworkers
would-
that bought it early actually said he did a conference realignment in the game to make it like the old conferences before everybody decided to switch it up again.
what?
And that's because like now the independence category on his game doesn't have any teams in it, but the game doesn't process that properly. So like if you don't do it in the right order, you'll cycle through the list, and then all of a sudden, like the SEC just won't have any teams in it. So
Whoopsie.
yeah, I was like, there's one glitch. But he finally got it to work. You just had to not cycle through the list in a certain way or something. But it's highly customizable.
Insane.
Also, the voice acting is particularly impressive. How many different lines they had to record in order to, like they've got every scenario covered, even between like team versus team and stuff. Like it's pretty fascinating. So I'm keeping a close eye on that. We'll see if I come to the show next week with a copy or not. And then yeah, also Nintendo World Championship that launches on Thursday.
Thursday is such
Yes,
a
sir.
weird day, dude.
It is.
Um,
I got my pre-order in for it from forever ago.
We moved it to Orlando.
Yes, sir. I got $1 back actually, dude.
Oh,
I
it's
was like,
lower
"Let's
taxes or
go."
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was
Dub.
like, let's go.
And then I was like, well, why risk it? Because Alex says work, and I'm like, well, why risk having to head back over here? If it doesn't arrive before we have to go, when we're already going to have to go over to Best Buy and pick it up. for Coopers.
Exactly.
So now they've charged me. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it'll be exciting.
I was like, dude, it's like $1.30. I think I got back. It's like $1.30 in this economy, bro. Let's go.
Bro, I bought. This is super unrelated, and we've got a short show, so I'm not afraid to bring this up. But does nobody appreciates how cheap bananas are, dude? I literally paid $1.30 to eat a banana every day this week. Isn't that crazy?
That's
Bananas are
Wow.
inflation proof.
All I think
hope
about is
so.
what we sell them for at work.
How much? Like
I
$3 a
know it's more
banana?
than that. I think it is $3 a banana.
Yeah, no, I went to all the I've
Wait, I can actually. I'll try to order one on the app and see what it will cost
if
me.
you pay $3 for a banana, you're insane.
dude. People pay $2 for like the little Danimals Go-Gurts.
That is true. I know that
The
the
little
Danimals
Oh,
is
the shotgun.
$2.
Yeah.
The little red ones.
And bro, it cost more money for a banana? A fucking banana?
I'm working on finding out. Let me
Um,
find my work location.
Well, while you're working
I
on
wish
that,
eggs.
I'd found out
Yeah.
that like I've been eating at home. I've not been eating out much, saving a lot of money, and I've been
That's
doing really
nothing.
well with it. And I found
Nice.
that actually like eating fruit's good for you, man. It really is.
Who's goaded?
Fruit and vegetables are just goaded, and fruit's easy because you don't have to cook it to make it taste good a lot of the time. So I just be keeping a bunch of fruit, and I treat it like
Okay.
my dessert. What you got on the banana price?
We sell apples, oranges, and bananas all for the same price of $2.29.
That's highway robbery.
That is actual Robert. No, I wish eggs were inflation proof, bro. Eggs are amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I'm an egg snob. I buy like the super expensive eggs, because
Really?
yeah, because if you actually crack one open and look at it compared to like a regular egg that you would buy, like the super cheap ones, the yolk is almost like orange because it's got a lot higher fat content and omega 3s because the chickens actually eat stuff that they're supposed to be eating. So the yolk is a lot richer. And most people don't care. It's really not that big of a deal, but once you know, it's hard to go
It's
back.
hard to go back.
I learned about it once. I bought some to try it, and now I'm just an egg snob because it's better. But yeah, it's
See, I go like in between. I don't get like the super expensive eggs, but I definitely don't get the super cheap eggs. I need like the middle eggs. Those are the ones I usually go for.
Yeah.
They're
medium
like
eggs.
better. Yeah, they're like better, but they're not as expensive.
Um,
That's what
I
I'm
think we do
looking
like
for.
yeah. 'Cause I think we do like Egglands or whatever it's called.
oh yeah, dude, that's bottom of the barrel eggs. Eggland's best.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Why do you think it's so cheap?
That's
And
what
like,
we do.
yeah, that's why most people buy Eggland's best because those chickens are kept in a cage that's physically the size of the chicken. Uh, and they just like pump them full of shit and they crank out eggs all day. Like it's all automated.
Dude. Society.
Facts. Those poor chickens, dude. Anyway, Team Beach won the Splatfest. Yeah, only didn't want to
Yeah,
spin
rip.
it too far over
Yeah.
there. And I think this is evidence to show that I'm the only reason we've ever won Splatfests. I'm just gonna say it. I didn't
That's
show up,
true.
and you guys let us down. So
Okay, but there have been several Splatfests that you.
no, no, we don't have to, we don't have to talk about that. I'm not talking about that right now. I looked at the points for this. Do you get points for second place? You have to, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They started that I think on the last Splatfest or 2 Splatfests ago, which is really interesting.
Yeah, because
I think it
I looked at
helps.
them and it was like the Palace one won one of the categories and they got 90 points from it, and then their total was 150. And I was like, okay, I'm not good at math, but 90 does not equal 150. So where are the points coming from? That makes more sense.
Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch is now officially the longest console without a successor in Nintendo history. So I guess that thing they talked about redefining the life cycle is now actually true. For real this time. It's pretty weird. Although I gotta be honest, boys, I'm really ready for that Switch 2 to come out. I'm kind of really getting sick of playing my games at 7 FPS. I've been this is a spoiler for Collector's Corner, but I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, and man, it is so bad. Especially with all the people running around. I'm ready for that Switch 2. I need stable frame rates in my life again.
I'm so ready for them to talk about it.
Me too.
Do you think they're going to talk about it in the September Direct? Or do you think they're going to wait till October like they did with the Switch?
Come back to me when they announce the September Direct, and if they explicitly say there will be no mention, then it's not going to happen. Otherwise, I think it's game on. Because obviously they want to be very explicit when they're not going to talk about stuff.
True.
Nintendo DCA made Sudachi GitHub? Who's Sudachi?
No clue, unfortunately.
Sudachi is a small, round, green citrus fruit of Japanese origin.
Nope, I don't
Looks
think
like
that's right.
it's like a lime, but from it's like a Japanese lime, basically. Sudachi emulator. Multi-platform Switch emulator like Yuzu. Okay, that's where okay.
Yeah, okay, that's kind of could have been my guess.
Yeah.
I imagine that Nintendo doesn't like people making Switch emulators.
Yeah, this is just Yuzu that they already took down, but called Sudachi now. Like that was you're really gonna sneak past him with that.
Very sneaky.
Retro achievements are now available in the Dolphin emulator, which I think is super cool. And this is basically just they're now making achievements that you can get in the Dolphin emulator on GameCube games that obviously didn't have achievements at the time. So they're like retroactively added, hence the name Retro Achievements.
It's a cool idea.
Yeah. Let's see, so far there's like Wind Waker's got them, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Mario Sunshine, Harvest Moon Wonderful Life, Smash Melee, Batten Kaitos Origins, Kirby Air Ride, Star Fox Assault, Metal Gear Solid, Mario Golf, Luigi's Mansion, Metroid Prime, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2. Bleh. And you also get like an account with it, so like track your achievements and stuff and share with others. The integration currently supports more than 100 games.
Insane.
And apparently it was popular enough to crash the servers when they first launched. They're fixed now, but I like this a lot.
That's a cool idea.
That's
Yeah.
a really cool idea.
Now,
Oh,
Nintendo
man.
steal it and put it into
NSO.
NSO.
Yes.
Like,
Or just on
what-
Switch. We don't have achievements on Switch at all.
Except
why don't
for
we just have-
individual
Nintendo-
games.
It's because Nintendo doesn't want them.
Well,
I think
too
we've
bad.
talked
I
about
Why
this
do,
they
damn
keep
it.
adding them to their individual games? Super Mario Odyssey had it in 2017.
Because Nintendo refuses to do things that most people do. It has to be different.
Well,
Yeah, bro.
It's the
Exactly.
reason they don't want them is because they don't want you playing games just for the achievement. They want you to play it for fun.
What if the achievements are fun? What
No.
oh no, they want you to have fun the way
They
they
want you to
think
have the
fun
fun-
is.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They want you to have
Yeah.
fun
They
by
are
the
fun.
definition. Yeah. Achievements are not fun. That's the part we're missing.
I agree. Achievements are pain.
Going for all the achievements is pain.
This is coming from the guy who has like 20 platinum trophies.
Yeah, I don't
on
think I'm
PlayStation.
pretty sure you don't do that for fun.
Yeah.
Achievement hunting isn't fun, but like doing something and then getting an achievement, like and you when you didn't know, is cool. I just want a little extra dopamine. That's all I'm in this for anyway.
True.
Let's see. Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom was rated by the ESRB. It also mentions Link as a playable character.
Okay, I wanted to talk about this. I think this will be like Castlevania. One of them, Symphony of the Night, I think it is, where it's like start out as the most powerful character, Link, and then he gets taken by the portal, and then you're just Zelda for the rest of the game. And if Link's playable again, it will be during the boss. I don't think this will be a Super Mario Galaxy moment where Link.
You don't think this will be a Paper Mario moment where you get to like switch between characters sometimes?
So that's
No,
what I
I
was
don't
gonna
think
suggest.
so.
Like that's the other possibility I could see. I don't think that's
It is
likely,
fun.
I think-
but it is
I
possible.
I think that's more likely than it being a Galaxy style thing, but I still think it will just be Zelda.
Yeah.
I think they've worked very hard on their puzzle concept and taking enemies and using them as weapons to be like, oh, but you can play Link and he has his regular moveset.
It would. I mean, that's a very easy thing to develop, considering they already have the engine, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, why would you do that? I'm hyped for that game, dude. Chelsea's hyped for that game.
Huh?
Chelsea.
I think it's harder to have a Zelda game without Link than it is to have a Peach game without Mario. Especially if you want her to fight Ganon, which seems to be the point.
I don't know. You're probably right. That's the main theory I've kind of seen online ever since I saw this. But who knows? They're not gonna
Who
tell us
knows? I
anything.
could be.
We've only
Sure.
got like what 2 months. It comes out like September, right?
Yep.
Nice. And also Nintendo announced something called Imeo, which is basically schizo posting. Nintendo's
Okay.
back in the horror game genre. Let's go! I'm excited.
I
for
have
this.
a new theory that I've seen, and I'm on board.
I do want to look.
I
into
think
that.
it's a Famicom Detective Club game, and that this is the murderer in that game.
I think it's.
I could see that.
I think it's
But
a-
also, I mean, what were the Famicom games rated?
Teen.
Isn't this supposed to be like?
It is
mature?
M. Yes. But that's not the biggest deal. Ace Attorney has an M-rated game, and most of the
think it's-
games are rated teen.
Dang. I think this is a weird direction for Luigi's Mansion.
I did list though what is in the Australian rating system.
Yeah, strong
Yes,
themes of
I'm
violence,
violent.
of domestic abuse, themes of suicide. Yeah, Nintendo's schizo posting. They spent too much time on the dark web, and now they got blackpilled. And
Yeah, they definitely got blackpilled.
it's about time. Nintendo needs to. I'm ready for something not E-rated from Nintendo. Not saying like it
I
like
think it's gonna be.
everything's great that they make, but
So this just feels like more of a trend of their recent. Hey, here's a old game we remade. Hey, here's this random game, like Deep Ocean 3 or whatever it was that was bad. Excuse me.
Yeah, it can.
yeah, I caught
I think-
a cat climbing all over my boxes in my closet, so I captured it. Anyway,
So yeah. 40 cents.
Yeah. So I think if it's not Famicom Detective Club, then it's just continuing the random. Hey, you wouldn't expect that. Which I'm
I
okay.
did not
I'm
expect it.
I'm 100% okay with that. It's better than the end of the 3DS and Wii U where it was like, don't you love platformers? I mean, yes, but not this much.
But what about, hear me out, platformer?
2 platformers.
Chibi Robo as a platformer.
Um,
Pikmin
Pikmin.
as a platformer. Mees as an RPG randomly because we ran out of platformers.
What do you RPG do?
Who says Nintendo never innovates? But yeah, I'm really excited to see more about this big, you know,
That will be talked about at the September Direct for sure.
I hope so.
Do y'all think it's gonna be an October release, or are they gonna hold off?
That would
Dude,
be
it makes
crazy.
so much sense for it to be an October release.
So I do think it could be in October.
Yeah, like if it was any other company, I would say hell no. But Nintendo's the company that only announces stuff like within 6 months of it dropping. So
Yeah.
with the
who
exception of
knows?
Prime.
You, yeah, but Prime they kind of see as an accident.
That's because it was supposed to release relatively soon after.
I think Prime is kind of why they do it like they do.
Mhm.
Well,
Well,
also
also
it's different when you announce stuff at the beginning of a console. Like
'cause you're
you
just trying
show
to
stuff in development.
Sure, because they aren't. They're also trying to avoid Wii U, where they're like, "Oh, we haven't really announced anything."
So we'll see where that goes. But close eyes for sure. Oh, all right. So with that, on to Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we go around and talk about the games we've been playing and the games we've been buying and all of the bad decisions we make day to day.
I make lots of bad decisions every
yeah.
day.
See, I don't
Alright.
even care about the wheel anymore because Cameron's already gotten first, bro. That's ruined it for me. I feel like
Alright.
I have the same.
You're good. You're just salty about Cameron finally getting on the board. Let the
I
man
am,
have a
I
win,
am.
bro. He's probably not going to win again for another like 8 weeks. Let him have a dub.
My fault. I'm a full time hater.
Professional hater. Salaried. Okay, well, I'm up first this week. Where should I start? I bought a phone. That was the purchase. I bought 2
That
phones
was the-
actually.
Oh.
I did not pay that much money for a single phone. I bought Jewel and I both phones. I got S24s. They were on sale on Prime Day. Jewel's phone broke like a month ago. She's been using my old Note 10 Plus that's like completely shattered, but it works.
Oh, Prime Days today.
Today and tomorrow, yeah.
That explains. Okay, that explains a lot actually.
And mine, like now, it just does random things. The battery's starting to kind of go. Half the time when I open Snapchat, the camera is rotated 90 degrees from the actual orientation, so I have to reboot that app a lot. Everything's scratched. My screen's super cracked. I think even one of the lenses on one of my cameras is cracked now, so that's kind of worthless. And I don't get to react to texts with emojis like everybody else does.
That's crazy.
And honestly, I'm sick of like my family does it all the time, and I don't really care. It's not like I want that feature. What I'm sick of is getting 18
But you get the
texts
notification
that says,
they reacted to.
yeah, laughing emoji reaction to copy paste entire message. Let me get
Yeah.
7 of those
Yeah.
texts. Yeah, I'm sick of that.
Dude, that's how I feel getting
Apples.
yeah, whenever someone with an Apple phone messages me or likes it, and I'm like, please stop. Please stop this.
And yeah, I wanted the Ultra because that's like what my phone was, but that phone's $1,400 fucking dollars, and I'm not a teenager anymore. I just don't care about having a cool phone. I just want a phone.
I just want
You
a
just want the-
functional. phone.
I've graduated to adulthood now. That's just upset at the world, and I just want a phone.
So
And
I just want a functional phone.
the S24 is basically like the design of an iPhone 15, but without having to use iOS, and I'm perfectly okay with that. It's ergonomic. It's a bit smaller. I'm kind of sick of the big phone thing now. I don't use the pen ever. Whatever. It was on sale for Prime Day for $650, and honestly, I didn't want to pay more than $500 for a phone, but I don't think I'm going to get away with that. So $650
Not
it
without
is.
buying it off eBay, and I learned my lesson on that because my phone has, a couple issues. Not enough to make me go, "Oh, this was a terrible mistake," but enough to make me go, "This was slightly a mistake."
Yeah. Also, I want 5G. I've kind of just been skipping out on that. I got my phone like within the year that 5G came out, but before it was a thing. So
Oh,
I've just always like I don't know. I want to see what the hype's about. I'm ready to have a new phone that actually works again. So it comes in on Thursday. I sold
Nice.
my VR headset and I got this.
A wheel.
Yeah,
Hell
I have
let's
also
go.
have pedals and a shifter, but it's really hard to hold up together. Not because it's big and heavy, but also because it's all interconnected with the wires and stuff. So
Ooh.
I still need to get like a seat. I found a couple. I was hoping one would go on sale for Prime Day since it's perfect timing, but it doesn't look like it's going to. At least one that's not cheap shit. Um, so still looking out for that. But I have tested this out. I've hooked it up to my desk and put my PS5 on the monitor. Played Gran Turismo 7. It is so much fun. I'm so happy I did this. I'm definitely going to be using this more than my VR headset once I get a seat. And I found some seats that are like foldable where you can leave everything attached and then just fold it up and put it away. And then and it's one USB cable to plug into the PlayStation or my computer. It works really well. I'm excited to use a lot more of that. So I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo 7.
Nice.
I've played some Super Mario RPG because that's just one of those games that I got like 60% of the way through and then didn't finish. I've on the Switch, so I need to beat that and just put it away for good. Been playing Tears of the
I didn't
Kingdom.
make it that far, but I feel you. It's just like, it's great, and then you're just like, I'm kind of done because it's such an old RPG.
Yeah, and it's not even that, but it's like I've already beaten Mario RPG on the SNES. Like I already know what's
True.
going on. It's not like they remade the game. It just looks different, but it's basically the same thing.
It looks really nice. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get there. Tears of the Kingdom. Um, I don't know why. I just kind of wanted to. Mostly because I want to do more of like the underground stuff. I never really messed with that all that much. Um, but made a lot of progress in it over the past few days. Scanning
Nice.
the amiibo working on my amiibo gear. I forgot I made a spreadsheet to track all of that stuff, so filled that out.
Solid. Yeah, I remember just when the game released, I was just like, okay, gotta get everything, and now I don't think I have the gear for Zelda and Ganon, like the new versions.
Well, yeah, but you cheat though. You just like save, and then if you don't get what you want, you just reload.
That's also true. But I mean, I was also scanning all of them at the same
He
time.
doesn't like the
so,
daily thing,
Yeah, I do. I do. hate
which
the
who can
daily.
blame him? You should guarantee drop the original. Like,
I had a complaint about one of the games I played. Um, when it gets around to my turn, make sure I talk about
Okay. But yeah, like mentioned earlier, man, it runs like ass, bro. It's fine, like until you start using your summons, and then once you pull all those guys out and start fighting stuff, I mean, the frame rate sometimes would go below like 15. Like, come on, man, it really is upsetting. Like, I just wanna. What I need to do is boot up Breath of the Wild on my PC emulator that I had set up, in master mode, and just get back to that and cleanse myself of it. And then I can come back to Tears of the Kingdom when the Switch 2 comes out and hopefully fixes that issue. Because it's really
Absolutely.
annoying. Because now
Yeah,
I
it'll
just
be
basically can't use
frustrating.
my summons or else my frame rate is not going to stay at 30. And even without the summons, it sometimes doesn't stay at 30. I don't know. It's bad. I'm so sick of that. Played the game of the week. Played
Got some words.
Harvest Moon.
Everyone except Cooper has words on that.
No, I got some words.
Played some Pokemon White. Played some Wind Waker. I tried out the Tingle Tuner for the first time because you know me being random. That's a pretty cool feature, and
What a weird thing to try out for the first time.
yeah, it's one of the features of all time. I wish I knew about this stuff as a kid. I really
Yeah.
do. So yeah, I just wanted to find that out. And I think that's about. Oh, I bought that game last week. We talked about Scholar's Mate on PlayStation for $10. That creepy ass game.
Yeah. Did you try it?
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
And not because the game itself was bad, but it's because it's a game that's just made to be played with a mouse.
Oh.
But they just grifted it onto a controller without properly changing the controls to work. So it's like your right stick moves your view, obviously. It's first person, but it's so finite because you got to click on stuff like doorknobs. But selecting that with a static cursor and just having to use a stick to move the screen to select, like, it's obviously made for PC. So I'm sure it's a lot better on PC. And honestly, it was $10, so I'm not really upset about it. But yeah, I can't recommend it because at least on PlayStation,
Right. Play it on PC if you want to play it, but that sucks that it's.
the atmosphere is cool. The premise of it is pretty cool. I enjoyed everything. If the controls weren't so frustrating, I definitely would have played more. The environment, the atmosphere, it's all pretty unique, I think. And yeah, like it was tense, but I just kept getting drawn out of it because I couldn't open doors or like it'd take me forever to select something or like this, that, and the other. Just the controls are bad. So oh well, but I tried. All right, spin the wheel.
All right.
Alex, you're up.
Okay. I played a bit of Miles Edgeworth 2. Apologize to Splatoon 3 for the Splatfest. Game of the week. Magic the Gathering. We played Red Flags with 2 of my coworker friends. So they came over and we played that. When we were home, we got the 3 Magic or Red Flags card packs that I spent too much on, let's be honest. But they're rare, so.
Oh, that's not all we did.
Yeah, we also bought
More.
the last one I didn't have in a bid war with the owner because I think he realized how much it was actually worth.
He put it up for 20, and then it,
There was
Brand new eBay accounts.
yeah, brand new eBay accounts brought it up to fucking like 80.
Magic the Gathering with Cooper and Kyle, which was fun. It was like
yes,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
sir. Let's go.
Let's go.
The endless thing hurts my head. I bought this. I didn't realize it was Prime Day because I was trying to figure out why it was half off. So that makes sense.
What was half off?
This
Whoa.
Spider-Man movie collector's edition.
Mm.
When it came out, it was like 120, and it's with shipping, it's 60.
Oh, with shipping.
Is that a 40? Is that a 45? That thing comes with a 45 record?
It says 7-inch vinyl record.
Yeah, that's. Sorry, I must be using that old school lingo. It's called a 45.
I got you.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, dude.
Fun fact: it's called 45 because it spins at 45 RPM, unlike
Okay,
normal records,
got it.
which spin at like 33
Ooh.
RPM or something.
That makes sense.
That's pretty cool. I'm surprised that it comes with one of those. Those are very rare these days.
Yeah. So I bought that. I've shipped it home.
Nice.
The, I mean, it was half off, and I need a physical version of the second, so that works for me. And it comes with a bunch of cool junk. One of the better collector's edition than most video game collector's editions recently. I played a lot on my OLED though. I can actually play on my OLED in handheld mode, unlike my original Switch.
Why is that?
I think it's
Because
I
the
think
screen's
the
actually
just
decent.
the screen's actually decent. Yeah,
Yeah.
He also put a screen protector on it.
I did
But
put a screen protector on it. Yeah.
That's a must.
Oh, speak.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
Say that.
yeah, that's fine. Say that.
My book, the Final Fantasy book I had bought, was at home, so I brought it down here. I haven't started reading it yet, though.
Didn't we say earlier no one reads for fun?
Yeah.
Oh, my
You
word.
weren't here
We
for
said
that.
you and Grant don't read for fun.
They're part of everyone.
Alex is a skinwalker.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything because I'm a very forgetful man.
Amen to that. Pour one out. Jesus.
Yeah. I think I was just trying out things on Nintendo Switch Online, but I don't remember what I was
Exactly right.
playing.
Mhm.
Like I would start games, go kind of far into them, and just stop playing them.
Yeah. Time to never touch that again ever.
No, that's Mock Rider.
Facts.
All right,
Alrighty,
you can
spin the
spin that
wheel.
wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Let's go.
Cooper, you're up.
Daily double, baby. Let's go. Or that's not Wheel of Fortune. Some Wheel of Fortune. They did something.
What?
I like a vowel.
Like a bat. What?
All right, Cooper,
Um,
what you
Double,
play?
I think it's Jeopardy, brother.
I don't know what I'm playing.
I'll
So
help you out a bit. Game of
Nah, I
the
got you.
week.
Yeah, game of the week, which I got some good words about it. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Let's see.
Splat.
I played the Splatfest, which was kind of fun, except not at all because it took us several hours. Because having only 3 people, kind of not great. Um,
Magic.
Magic. True, I did play Magic.
You need help.
No, my brain. I literally had it on my mind while y'all are speaking, and then like, my brain went, "Oh, you forgot."
So you need
actually."
help.
I know I got it. I trust.
Stop watching him play
Uh,
Splatoon. That's your problem, dude. You're just
I'm
like,
not playing Splatoon now.
I'm
You're
watching
playing
play
Metroid.
Metroid. Metroid's cool, bro. I actually might play it.
yeah, it
But,
is. But
no,
you're like, yeah. I can watch it just fall apart in real time.
Cooper, what is the game
Alright,
you've
well.
played the most recently?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I played the Astrobot World.
Playroom. Astro's
On the-
Playroom.
You know what?
Not
Yeah,
one.
we'll count it.
That's a game.
That is a game.
To be
Dude,
fair, I also call it Astrobot and go, no, that's the one coming out in September.
Yeah, but Cooper called it
Oh, yeah.
Astrobot World.
Yeah.
it's a sequel.
Mm.
These through. I mean, it technically is a sequel.
Oh,
It's the
dude,
second
even
game.
better. I got it early.
The first one was the VR on the PS4, and then it was Playroom, and then it's Bot coming out later this year.
Gotcha. You know, it's a lot of fun, bro. It's probably like the best pack-in since like Nintendo Land or like the Wii Sports. It's a
Ow.
pretty good game. What do you mean, ow?
Never mind. It's not related to you. I read a text from my dad that has dumbfounded me.
Oh,
It's completely unrelated to this. But yeah,
Real.
I agree with that. It's a good packing game.
It's a really good packing game.
I've
No,
been
it shows up the
forcing-
controller well.
Cooper to play actual game because it's Cooper. We all know he has a bit of trouble. He's through 3 of the world.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm getting through it. It's a long game for real.
It's one of the shortest games I've ever played.
Well, you play RPGs.
It's long for
True.
Cooper, but yeah, Alex, your normal play time is like 3,000 hours on a game. So
Dude, I had to spend more than
No,
10
that's
minutes
Cameron
playing
with Splatoon.
yeah,
I'm trying
but
to change the
but
subject, Alex.
What is your
that's not, we're not banging on camera right now. We're banging on you.
We're what?
What? What?
Pause.
What?
Phrasing?
Hey yo.
Cooper, you play anything else? I don't think you played disc golf because we didn't.
No,
That's
because it
fine.
was like 95.
Oh, we
degrees.
went to a wedding.
We did.
Oh, we did go to a wedding.
And it was horrible from what
I
I
mean-
heard before we started recording.
I mean, it was overrated.
Overrated as fuck, in my opinion.
Overruled.
Is EDP in prison yet?
I think so.
He needs to be.
He did a lot of things that are kind of wrong.
Yeah, mad sus.
More so really wrong than kinda. But yeah, no, he was a character. Oh yeah, I cleaned Cameron's kitchen.
He got bored.
I got bored and needed to decompress, so I was like, you know what, your kitchen's kind of nasty. No, and I cleaned it.
Nice.
And then I sorted his. Oh yeah, I put all his amiibo cards. They're all in number order and all in a little plastic bag now, so they won't go all over the place. I felt pretty happy about that. And all his games are now alphabetized because they weren't alphabetized before. They were in random order, and it made me kind of like sad.
Bro, you
'Cause I
trying
didn't know
to
what
shit,
game
you
it
need to
was
come
for.
over, bro. Just lock you in my house for a couple days. Everything's gonna be spotless and organized. I got bored and looking at your stuff kind of made me sad, so all right, well, I spun the wheel on accident. Cameron,
Yeah.
you're up.
I've just been chilling.
All right.
Let's go,
So-
good blast.
Kyle, let's go. All right. So let's see. I have, as Cooper mentioned, I am currently playing Metroid Zero Mission. You know, trying to wrap it up. I just beat Ridley. I'm working my way back up through Norfair. Let's see what else I've been playing. Obviously, played Splatfest, played Splatoon 3. I finished the Great Ace Attorney 1. And then I started Great Ace Attorney 2. I played Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 while we were home to do the amiibo stuff. Monster Hunter Stories 1 is annoying because you can you know it plays like Pokemon. You have to hatch the
I'm sorry. Okay.
Are you good?
That's my
Yeah.
fault, honestly. I sent that photo in the chat. I couldn't help it. That was too funny. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Oh, gosh.
Cooper cannot, bro.
Yes. So I play Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2. Monster Hunter Stories 1, the way the amiibo work is you tap them, you tap in the Monster Hunter Stories amiibo from Japan and you get eggs. You can use like 2 of the 6 eggs that they give you. Because
Okay.
the rest are like, you're not strong enough to use. I'm like, great.
Oh,
Monster
so
Hunter
you're a
Stories
scrub.
2 amiibo. Yes, because I'm at the very beginning of the game. Monster Hunter Stories 2 amiibo give you some costumes for Navarro. But then in Monster Hunter Stories 2, you can't tap all of the amiibo in one day. You can only tap up to 10 in one day.
Oh, dude,
But
dude,
the
Cameron's in
other ones had
shambles with
costumes.
that limitation.
I'm like,
You can only tap
Like,
10
no.
amiibo in a day.
do not spit on my mic.
I wish I could animate, and I say that a lot because I just think of situations that would like I can't explain it, but I can see it in my head. I wish I could just animate it and show it. And there's one of those right now of Cameron when he first learned when trying to scan his 11th amiibo in the game that it didn't work. Like that classic anime trope of like when someone's devastated and the background behind them just goes to like dripping black ink or whatever, and they're just like that, you know.
let's let's see what else. Wait, Alex, did you say we played Red Flags this week?
Yeah.
I thought that was last week. Oh, no, we didn't miss the show. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are
But we
you
did
wrong?
buy Red Flags. What?
Magic.
Oh yeah, we played Magic. We bought more Red Flags. There was a 25% off coupon on Shop Disney Store, whatever it's called now. So I bought the Donald Duck 90th Magic Band Plus since it's never going to the parks. I played Switch Sports Basketball. That is certainly a basketball game of all time, but I was just like, because apparently that's the gameplay. You just swipe the ball out of everyone's hands and win.
Mm.
But it's not
So,
tennis for
like,
the fourth time. So Cameron's
It's not
happy.
tennis for the. It's
That-
not
that's
tennis
true.
for the fourth time.
That is kind of what you did in Wii Sports, though. Like, you would always steal the ball in Wii Sports.
Resort.
Yes, I
It's
would.
not in Wii Sports.
That's also true.
That's typically what I mean.
Let's see.
You won in Magic, though.
I did win in Magic. Kyle gave me this deck that the synergies basically get the monster that lets you copy, and then copy the guy that can allow you to pull a token every turn, and then just turn the token into your guy, and just keep duplicating.
And just multiply it.
But it also worked out that Alex and Kyle mutually destroyed themselves.
Yeah, me and Alex were using my good decks. Both Cameron and Cooper were using pre-con decks, and I got scared by Alex's deck because it's the deck that I have sunk the most time into creating, and it is a bit of a powerhouse. And so I was very hard focused on Alex for the majority of the game, and then because of that, he was fighting back against me with equal fervor, and we took each other out and let Cooper and Cameron walk away
Yeah.
with the win.
Because, like, the thing with Kyle and
That's very
No, literally, because, like, Kyle and Alex was like, oh, Cameron and Cooper have nothing. So we were just able to build up, like, slowly. But, like, very
Well,
strong.
And then Kyle nuked my field, and I couldn't.
Oh,
fix it.
yeah.
That's true.
True.
I did like absolutely kamikaze because I crippled myself at the same time I crippled you. Like I basically guaranteed that I wouldn't win, but in return I made sure you couldn't either.
Kyle's Alex's biggest hater.
Facts.
I'm professional with it.
And then played Game of the Week, which we will get to after Kyle. I have some words about that one.
Dude, I got some great words about it.
I don't. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I played.
Did you play Kirby?
No, I went through and got a bunch of points. I think that's why so many of my games. No, wait, no. I don't know why all these games are here.
Doesn't know either.
Wait, no, yes. I don't know why Smash is there though. I don't know why these are here. Breath of the Wild doesn't even make sense.
Oh, you started a Lego set you didn't finish.
I did start a Lego set I didn't finish. That's true.
Yeah,
I don't know why those games are
that was fun. I think I'm gonna have to finish it.
there. And let's see, did I try to
tell me a master builder, I'm gonna finish it without the instructions.
Please do not. Oh, and at the request of my wife, I brought the amiibo cards, series 1, 2, 3, 4, and Welcome Amiibo down to Orlando.
You forgot you played Dragon
Dude,
Quest,
this
so you
is
could
bad.
scan
You married
Amiibo.
somebody that's like, yes, bring more of your amiibo. That's so bad. That's like a positive feedback loop.
No, but I wanted to leave them back home so that I didn't have them down here.
Yeah, I know,
'Cause I don't wanna have
but
to
now
go
you
with
have a
them.
woman in your life that's like, no, you should. You should. It's just a little more heroin. It's not that big of a deal.
No, I mean, she did kind of call him out though. It's like, what's because it's like, oh, I want to leave them down here so they're safe and all this. She's like, okay, what do you care about
She was-
more,
she
the
was
cards or your
joking
wife?
on
And I was like,
that.
ooh,
She was joking on that.
was she? Oh, my fault.
Cooper
Well, I
thought she was
still
being
went,
for real.
ooh. Yeah, I kind of did for real.
You can just
I
say
need to
things
get
around
better at
Cooper.
sarcasm.
Cooper just out in Chelsea in the middle of the podcast.
My fault.
Cold.
I was like, dang, man.
Like, this is my problem. This is my other problem.
Tell me what this dirty laundry smells like.
All right.
All right, Kyle, finish this out.
All right. I pretty much haven't played anything except for Elden Ring. And I played some Magic, obviously. But I basically played Elden Ring if I was able to play anything at all. And I watched a lot of YouTube, like probably a scary amount of YouTube over the last week.
Bro, I'll be doing
I
that
did it.
every week. Put that shit in my veins, bro. YouTube, oh man. YouTube is
Yeah,
a
but-
crazy drug.
I don't usually.
I
like,
do.
watch it.
I watch way more YouTube than I should.
Anyway, yeah, not really much else. I don't know.
Well, all right then.
I've pretty much just been playing Elden Ring because I'm trying to just get the DLC down, like basically to the point where I can do it without looking like the rest of the game is for me. That's basically all I've been doing.
All right, well, let's get on to the download station game of the week. Mock Rider, recently made available on NES and SO. This game is bad.
Everybody's suicidal.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are all the drivers suicidal?
Why do they always hit me in the ass? Either I have to go maximum speed or I get hit in the ass. Every time. And like, what's the point of giving me a rear view mirror to avoid them if they're gonna heat seek to my ass?
No, it's even worse. If you rewind and try to dodge because you're like, oh, that's where they were going.
That's what I'm saying.
They
They heat seek to your ass. They just like, you can't avoid them. What's the point of having the rear view mirror available?
That's so true.
My favorite
enjoyed
one
it.
of the three was the bottom one. I tried all three modes.
Wrong opinion.
Wow.
You're just
Wow.
super nice. It's wrong.
That's crazy.
That's crazy,
Just
bro.
came out
You're
swinging
being
with that.
wrong.
The
That's
bottom
awesome.
mode where there aren't enemies is the only one I made it to the second world.
I didn't even get that far. Because
Yeah, I made it, like,
game
Super
developers
made
my
it to
time.
like world a million. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Cooper. Okay, to be
That's
fair,
crazy.
Cooper was also rewinding.
Okay. And
So he was booking it at like max speed whenever he was.
Yeah, because you can't go slower or else you get hit in the ass. When I
but
first...
when you like,
You go ahead.
oh yeah, my bad. Oh my bad. I realized like when
It
you
did.
first like
I'll
when you
be-
die and respawn.
Oh my
Okay.
Who was
goodness.
speaking? Okay, when you die and respawn, you had to go. You have to take it down from 4 to 1. It's kind of cool. Like you treat it like a gear shift and all. Well, not really, but kind of yeah. It was. I enjoyed it because I like just going meow. I think it would be better if it was on a more modern.
It took me too long to realize you aren't just going. You gotta hold down the A button.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured that out quickly, but I didn't. It took me a second to realize that the numbers at the top of the screen were like your gear selection. I didn't think an
Really?
NES game was competent enough to have a gear selector, especially a black
that-
box NES game, like an early NES
Yeah.
game. I didn't think there was going to be gear
Never.
shifting in that game, so it took me
Literally.
a second.
I enjoyed it. I don't know. There was like some things I didn't like because I like, oh, obstacle right here. You better be ready. Like,
Yeah, it's quick twitch,
yeah, definitely.
but
I
that's
kinda like
okay.
this.
But like, why,
Yeah, I'm
if I'm
cool with
even in
that.
third gear, do I get just heat seek to the ass?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, literally. Like, dude, it's like, dude,
Why are they just chasing me?
they are
bro?
aiming for me, bro. But and then I found out you have a gun. Apparently, you go. Pew,
Yeah.
pew, 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 pew. That's fun.
Yeah, but that doesn't help because
When
they're
I
coming
first
from
had a
behind.
game over, I saw like there was like a block points up, like you can block people, and I was like, what button do I use to
What?
block? There's A for go, B for shoot, up down for gear shift, and left right to steer. There's no other buttons. Oh, I didn't push select. Dude, what if it was select? Oh, I just now thought of that. Maybe that was it.
See, but it was an arcade game, so I wouldn't have thought select.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
I
well,
don't-
that's you never think select these days because select isn't used as like an in-game button ever. It's always for like a map now. But like on the NES, select was a button sometimes
That's yeah.
because they really just didn't have any buttons.
Which is why they started adding more.
True.
Yeah, and like the first time I tried to play it, I totally missed the gear shift thing. So I was just cruising in first gear, and I was getting constantly killed in the ass.
Yeah,
And then
that's
eventually
that's where
I was
stopped.
like, oh, I
Yeah.
need to shift my gears. Okay. So then I figured that out, and then I go into fourth gear, and I can't drive. Like, I'm sure it would be easier if I just played it more.
No.
Dude, yeah, no, I played it for a while. Like it. If you don't rewind, it's an awful game. But if you do rewind, it actually is kind of
Yeah, but the thing is, you didn't have rewinding on the NES.
okay. Then it would be a bad game. But it's a pretty alright game. I think everybody should at least try it.
Yeah, if I bought Mock Rider in the 80s, or like I asked for Mock Rider, and that's like one of the two games I'm gonna get that year, I would have been pissed. I think
Yeah.
I would have been really excited because I like the idea of motorcycles and stuff. Like, I'm a car guy, I get it. I like racing games. But man, I would have been pissed after like an hour after opening that game.
Yeah, no. It.
I should have gotten Hide
bad-
Lied.
Quest 64.
I think it's a really cool concept, and I think they did a lot of things well with it, especially being on the NES. But yeah, no, it's definitely not.
Here's what I know about Mach Rider outside of this. The bike is in Mario Kart Wii, and people argue about is Mach Rider a guy or girl.
That's stupid.
But yeah, no. I kind of enjoyed it. I don't know. What was I gonna say?
Good question.
Yeah, really good question for real. You know when you
Yeah.
I
Okay.
forgot for real.
Well, final
No, but
ratings.
Bad.
Oh,
I give it
Didn't
a
play.
solid 2 out of 5. I think.
if
I-
you don't rewind, yeah, because like on NSO, it's actually okay because you can rewind and all that, and like
If I have to rewind, the game's not good.
That's so true.
oh, good point. Yeah, so two's fair.
I
Two's
should-
nice.
I should be rewinding because I'm bad.
Yeah, like in Mario or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I shouldn't have to rewind to make the game like
Functional.
functional.
Yeah,
for me.
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
Or hey, maybe I am bad. I don't know.
think-
Maybe we're
Oh.
just bad.
it's probably a bit of both. But also, the game could be much better. But it was also made in what, the 80s?
Yeah. I find it interesting that the games we have the most discussion on in these are the shitty NES games.
For
like,
real.
like the
Baseball.
trash NES and Game Boy games are the ones that we've had the most things to say about.
These games are 10 years older than us, but it was trash. I can't believe people older than us will play this.
Yeah. Hmm. All right. Well, on with that, on to the tidbits. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you guys don't keep up with the rap scene. Um, and
Absolutely not.
you
Not
know,
really.
as your standard, like extremely average white man, I can't say that I keep up with the rap scene that much either. I listen to a lot of rap music, but I'm white, so my claim can only go so far, you know. But anyway, so there's been this whole thing with. I'm sure you guys have heard something about the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar going on in like
Yeah.
the big
Yeah,
had the
I've heard.
headlines. Yeah, so Drake's a bitch and called him out on like a song, and then basically what happened is that Drake got himself embarrassed. I'll save the details. And Kendrick made a bunch of diss tracks, and one of them he made is called "Not Like Us," and it blew up. It's a really, really good rap song, but it's basically all just shitting on Drake and calling him a pedophile and stuff. And someone made a video game called "Not Like Us," which is the same name as the song, and there's a link to like a web browser little 8-bit video game that plays a MIDI sounding version of the beat of the rap song while you play as Kendrick Lamar, and you basically have to click up, down, left, right to hit an owl with a bat, and then the owl will spawn in a random location like up, down, left, right, and you click it again, and it gets faster and faster, and if you don't click on the owl fast enough to hit it, you lose. Um, so it's not really noteworthy the game itself, but the fact that someone made a game about this rap song is kind of cool, and it's I did play it while waiting for you guys to show up. It is it's a mini game. I mean, it's like no better than a mobile
looks
phone
like the
game.
exact.
Mhm.
Looks like trash. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's
I
a
think it's.
web browser mini game. So
Yeah.
Hey, that's not fair. I played tons of those in elementary and middle school.
Yeah, Club Penguin was good.
That
No, you had the best
game,
one. That was a puzzle game. We
I
played as the little fire guy and the little water.
I don't know. I guess the impact is also lessened because you guys don't really know the backstory behind the song and like everything they says and all the shit that's been going on with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Um.
but it's kind of cool.
Wait, going back to Mock Rider, do you think people are nostalgia blind to Mock Rider?
I think it's
I think
just
so on
a
some
bad
level.
game.
I don't know about Mock Rider specifically, but there are people that are nostalgia blind to old school NES games because that was their first console. I mean, like everybody's first console is probably going to be their favorite. Um, so like I
That's
am with
true.
the SNES, or like really all of us are with the GameCube or whatever. Cooper, you like the Wii because that was your first one. It's
The
someone
Wii
that
is
had
so
the NES as their first one would probably defend it venerably, even though it objectively kind of sucks. Um, so I don't know about that game specifically, but I bet there's someone that stands behind like just old school black box NES games that aren't like Mario or Duck Hunt or whatever. Like I don't know.
good. Mhm.
There's got to be somebody, right?
You would listen.
Something for everything, right?
Yeah. Pokemon is doing a crossover with Crocs.
Interesting.
I saw
It
that.
will be
I did
Pikachu.
not
I did
see
not see that.
It's always
was on-
Pikachu.
I was on the Crocs website the other day, and I saw that they were advertising a Pikachu collab.
Oh,
or
my bad.
Pokemon
It's
collab.
Charizard,
It is-
Gengar, Snorlax, and Jigglypuff.
Mm.
What? No
What?
Pikachu?
No Pikachu?
No
They
Pikachu?
word this article
Well, they've
like it's
got-
for new pairs, so I assume they've
They've
already
got
done.
old pairs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These are just new ones.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, they already had Pikachu, and one with the 4 original starters. If you want to count Pikachu as an original starter,
No, I don't count Pokemon Yellow.
Fake game, fake baby game.
I think this is a Giblet. Yeah, it is. There's a Pokeball Giblet and a bunch of Pokemon ones.
Wait, send some
So
pictures.
yes,
Send some pictures.
just go to Crocs website.
No, I'm showing
Nah.
the camera.
He's like, I'm not doing that.
I'll send the Pikachu one because I think this is the one they put the most time into.
Go, babe. I mean, it's
It kind of reminds me of the Switch they did.
I was hoping to be like Toucan Sam Crocs for real.
What? Now you're just making stuff up.
No,
Dude, I was telling
no.
your mom about that yesterday.
Dude, I saw those. Like, I actually looked at them and I was like, dude, those are actually kind of fire.
Dude, I know they go crazy.
All right, let's keep moving.
Japan. Oh yeah, McDonald's in Japan are getting Super Nintendo World toys. They're available now, so I guess we got to go to Japan like right now.
Cool.
Well, we've been wanting to go anyways. Expedite your passports, boys.
All right.
The most expensive thing is the
Flight over.
flight over. Everything over there's cheap.
No, I'm gonna take a cruise. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, they're right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Cooper. I got you.
exactly.
Bro, it would take a month to get over there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna enjoy my month. I mean, I'll be on a cruise, man. All expenses paid by Cameron.
What?
Yeah.
I like that idea. How do I sign up for that?
Why not?
Dude, me too, for real.
Dude, Grant gets a new job. He'll be making more than I am.
But until then, you're making more than me, so.
But you live in a lower cost of living area.
That's a
technicality.
liberal lie. You're making shit up.
That's wild.
Let's see. Laura Croft is. I think they dropped a trailer for her in Dead by Daylight, right? Or is she available now?
They did. She's supposedly now available, according to that trailer, but I can't find it. I don't know. I haven't launched Steam.
I'm sure it'll
Oh.
make its way around. Let's see.
Hold on. Okay, wait. If I go to Steam, you can buy her for $5.
Okay, so she is available now. Cool.
She's still way cheaper than Nick Cage.
Nick Cage just kind of go to the.
Yeah,
stole the
but he's
Declaration
like
of Independence.
$10.
But he stole the Declaration of Independence.
Bruh.
And he's Ghost Rider.
He is good.
True. And he's Spider Noir, dude. So he's kind of
Where's
go
the
to.
Nick Cage pack?
The casting of Frank Stone release date is September 3rd. There's also exclusive rewards in Dead by Daylight related to Frank Stone.
If you buy it, you get
Frank Sinatra.
the stuff I listed.
Okay. Some cosmetics, some badges, banners, charms, blood points. Nice.
So that's nice that they're like, we're releasing a game set in that universe. Let's give you some stuff if you buy the game. I mean, they did that with the dating game they did for Dead by Daylight, which I don't know why you would play that, but okay. But there it was like a charm. This actually gives you some stuff.
All right. Let's see. Update on Terraria. They've surpassed 58 million units sold. Specifically 58.7, and 32 million of those sales are just from PC.
I mean, that makes
So they've passed the original Super Mario Bros.
Do you
The
keep
colors are pretty
do you keep
cool.
that number on tap?
No, that's
I-
just what everyone was posting.
It was
Oh.
the original article I saw, but you
Okay.
posted this one.
I was gonna say, like, bro, why do you know that? Okay, that makes sense.
He's got to be ready.
Gotta be ready for when things pass other things, video game
Yeah,
related.
I
Numbers, man.
I find it interesting though that apparently now we're writing like they're writing articles about it, like, this game, 40 years later than this other game, that has
And
basically
it's
nothing to
sold
do
for
with that,
longer than this other game.
and is on like. Basically, there's no correlation between how much Super Mario Brothers has sold to any game's numbers that is sold now. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't offer you to be able to buy it.
Well, not even as a competition thing, but like, who cares how many copies Mario Brothers sold on the NES? That was 1985, bro. This is 2024. Like, what is it? What's the comparison to
anything-
be made that Terraria sold that many copies?
If
Everybody already
anything,
likes Terraria. We already knew it sold a million.
Terraria should have outsold it long ago.
Mhm.
Terraria's been available for 13 years.
Also, wait, Super Mario Brothers was a pack-in game. That's cheating.
Is it-
Almost every
Yeah,
NES
that-
came with it. Of course, it sold 50 or that many. I don't know, 57 million
Yeah,
units or something.
That's a good point. That's like, it's the same way reason like why Wii Sports sold so much.
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
came
sure.
with every Wii.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sonic Cross Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings teaser. Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it?
I posted it in the chat. Hold on, I'll bring it. It is I've lost it. It is like 3 minutes, and it runs through like very old Shadow lore, or at least this one does. And they're gonna supposedly release 2 more. would watch
Okay,
this
so Dark Beginnings is a 3-episode animated prologue for the game Sonic Cross Shadow Generations.
Yeah,
Okay.
I posted it. Apparently, I posted it twice. There we go. It's in this. The whole thing's in the 2D art style. I'm to watch it. Like a show on this.
I'm reading some of the comments on the Reddit post I found with this teaser, and it's crazy how many people are calling out like this deep cut lore about Sonic and how good it is. Who the frick is Emerald?
A robot from Advance. Like an old GBA.
The GBA game.
No,
Because I had to look it up because I was like, wait, I played most. I was like, I played most of the Shadow games when I was a kid. I have no idea. Who
Planet Coaster 2 was announced. This is the thing Cameron ensured was on the sheet. Are you excited about that, Cameron? Or did you just see it?
I haven't seen the trailer. I just know it was announced. I was excited when the first one came out.
I don't know if this will be better.
Yeah,
They
but
sold
some time to it.
so much. They sold so many packs with the first one.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue with it.
And put that down there.
So there's a
so
first
many
person mode, apparently,
Good.
in 2. There's water parks, there's multiplayer, cross platform, and cooperative.
And FPS hard.
I don't think so,
What?
but
I was gonna say,
bro, Call of Duty should do that though. Imagine if you could get on a roller coaster and just like blaze.
Start shooting.
Yeah.
Anyways, I started
That'd be
shooting.
crazy.
Yeah. I started
If
blasting.
Call of Duty was crazy, they would pull the
And Call of Duty was-
airport shooting one they did mission and do that in a theme park.
Yeah. Bro, a theme park zombies map? Now that would smack.
Call of Duty was good.
That would
Oh.
smack so hard. Dragon Quest 3 remake lets you play as a girl.
And
Yes.
people are mad.
Why?
Because, I don't know. I saw some people mad. Because they're.
So I
fans.
can find people mad over everything.
Yeah, I saw. Well, I saw somebody. Actually, I'll get to that with the next thing. Actually,
Yeah, just. I think that's cool.
Oh, I
it's cool. Especially since the heroes aren't really like.
That's
Yeah,
never,
they're just stand-ins.
that's never defined as. Yeah, that's.
No, the protagonist in 1, 2, and 3 are the same person.
I mean, yeah.
Not
So-
anymore.
You'll have to be able to play as a girl in the remake. Well, of 1 and 2 that are coming out.
Wait, no, they aren't, because one's like really super short and one's like really tall.
1, 2, and 3 are the same person.
No way.
Yes.
Because two's short. He was
Choose
in
the same
Smash
guy.
Bros. That's insane. You're telling me the hero you do the same as pilot guy. I don't know. He looks like a pilot. I don't know his name. I never learned his name. He was the
1,
hero.
2, and 3 have the same protagonist.
That's crazy. That don't sound right. I guess
so
that's right, but that don't sound right.
from what I can see based on my 90 seconds of research that I've done here. Yeah, so for let's see. Oh, that got so they're not calling it it's a rumor that they're not going to be calling it like male or female character. It's either look A or look B. And to be fair, based on this screenshot, it really looks like 98% the same character, except one has slightly smaller appendages and boobs that are barely noticeable, but they're there. So I'm not really sure what all the hubbub is about. Who
People wanna be
cares,
mad.
bro? It's a JRPG. Your character doesn't talk. What does it matter? They don't do anything.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
not
Also, I saw a tweet of a screenshot of a tweet of somebody raging about the Dragon Quest III remake is the latest victim of the ongoing culture war. Oh God.
That's crazy.
Oh no. My playable character has vague breasts. Somebody call the cops. Okay. Old but interesting tidbit. Let's see. In the Apollo Justice trilogy, in The Monstrous Turnabout, they updated a minor reference from Sherlock Holmes to Herlock Sholmes. Okay. Is that to avoid copyright?
It's because it's to bring it in line with the universe. Because when they made the Great Ace Attorney and then brought it over to the States with the Switch, because it's the only version that matters. Let's be honest. They couldn't call a character on screen actually Sherlock Holmes, so they called him Herlock Sholmes, using a very old way to avoid copyright. Because the first version I know that did it was a thing with a story called The Great Thief with Maurice LeBlanc, and that thing's old. But anyways, they updated it because now that they've got Herlock Sholmes in universe, they updated the minor reference to match the in-universe name. And when I mean minor because I posted the picture in chat.
Herlock Sholmes makes me think of like the YouTube poop series called Schlock, which I don't know. I guess just because it's another stupid interpretation of the name Sherlock Holmes, but also that's really confusing. Because do you guys do that where like you try to say something and then your brain flips two of the letters around?
Yeah,
Right.
I
I
pinned
keep
it if you
calling
want to
him
look at it.
Sherlock Holmes. Mhm.
Like when I mean minor, it's really minor. There's the change is from.
I'm looking at these photos. Oh,
It's in the
there's
top.
Herlock. Okay. That's really hard to see. I was looking at the red circle thingy because I was like,
Right, that's just
yeah.
because it's evidence.
Also, I'd like to point out that these photos have Mr. Bones in them.
Sure.
I watched the Scott the Woz video today, which everyone has
Yeah.
the bit where his Uncle Ed invented the alphabet so that he could call Mr. Bones Mr. Bones.
That's good.
Reminded me of that. Also, we got in 2017, Mexico received a 2-pack of the Mario cereal amiibo that was slightly different from the Sam's and Costco one.
Weird.
Okay.
Interesting.
Slightly different how? Outside of
I
it's
posted
got
a photo.
yeah, I'm looking at it, but
So
the
it's
difference it's in
instead of it
Spanish.
being stacked on top of each other, like 2 boxes on top of each other, they're side by side.
Yeah, instead of
At least
being
that's what it looks
instead
to
of being
me.
vertical, it's horizontal.
This is some of
Two
the
boxes of
information.
what?
Look at the
Cereal.
photo.
I don't care enough about cereal to figure this.
Hey, you take
Ah.
that back. Cereal is a godsend. I
Is
can't.
it just 2 Mario boxes in the Mario one?
Yes.
Yeah, this is heavy Cameron posting right now. I can agree with you on that. But hey, man, leave the cereal out of this.
So there's 3 Mario cereals, but 2 of these don't matter because
2 of them don't matter because they're all only one amiibo. Yes.
But now Cameron's not going to be able to sleep at night because he doesn't have the Mexican one.
Oh, dude, I never cared about the Sam's one.
What?
Yeah.
he got the
Blasphemous.
original one from Kroger and went, I have a Mario cereal.
I have the Mario
That's
cereal.
all I need.
It doesn't matter. Because it's not a different amiibo.
But does it? I think this falls in the same category as the gold amiibos that I.
No, because
like
the
to
gold
bring
amiibo have different, unique. Oh, you mean the treasure ones or the
Yeah,
the prize ones? Yeah,
yeah.
same category. They don't. It doesn't matter. Because like the guy that posted that said he spent $180 to buy it.
You guys are fucking stupid.
That's
Buy a
crazy.
30-cent NFC tag, dude, and use your phone. It's so easy to make fake amiibo.
But he wanted the cereal box.
He wanted the cereal box from Mexico.
Oh
spent
man, he's gonna
$170 to do
be
it.
in shambles when he realizes that cardboard disintegrates over time.
So this is one last thing right before we get to the rumors. The next RGG game will be revealed at the Tokyo Game Show.
What is RGG?
They make Yakuza.
Okay. Sick. That'll be exciting. I'm sure you're looking forward to
Yep.
that. Okay, now on to the rumors. Apparently, The Sims 5 is canceled.
Yeah. I guess I should bring a source. Hold on.
Let's see. Former Maxis employee alleges that it was canceled. There's been no official confirmation. Let's see. The Sims 5 project has been allegedly canceled according to a recent uncovered LinkedIn profile of a former Maxis employee. The profile's experience section states that the staffer worked as a lead character artist at Maxis over a 3-year period ending in spring of 2024, during which they contributed to the PS5 version of The Sims 5. However, they listed that project as canceled. So we're going off somebody's LinkedIn profile.
Right, that's why it's in rumors. This is the real reason EA has recently made a Sims 4 team that is designed to just fix all the problems with Sims 4. Is because they've decided it makes too much money and they will just cancel Sims 5.
Good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We make too much money. Okay.
They can't go any more bare bones than they did with Sims 4, so why not just keep adding on Sims 4?
How much does it cost to get all the DLC again?
You spend it at like
$17,000.
14 at full price. It's like 1,400.
That's insane.
To be fair, Sims 4 came out in
Like a decade ago, right? At least.
2014. And the people who buy all that DLC, it's usually the only game they play. But still.
Yeah. If I'm spending 1,400 on anything, it's gonna be on like a subwoofer. If it's something stupid.
Well, I mean, you could spend it on 2 phones. Oops.
That's true, yeah. Or I could spend it gambling. I like what we're cooking.
We could gamble it and then buy 4 phones.
But,
Yeah.
You can buy all the phones you want.
We got a lovely 4chan leak about the Wonder Woman game.
Great.
I love how this opens. Let's see. Believe me or don't, I don't give a shit because I'm not dropping anything world shattering about this game aside from like one thing. Okay, yeah, this is how we know it's fake. This is sign number 1. Or actually, no, sign number 2. Sign number 1 was that it's on 4chan. Sign number 2 is that they're trying to double bluff and be like, believe me or don't, I don't care. Yeah, you do. Why are you posting on a 4chan? So it's got an open world design. We'll use the Nemesis system from the Lotro games.
So this is a Colossus? No. You just type Nemesis. Tell us.
Yeah, the Nemesis system.
Shadow of Mordor had the Nemesis.
So the Nemesis system, let's see, randomizes enemies for everyone, and a lot of things have cause and effect. Also, enemies will remember you and what you did to them or what they did to you.
And it's patented, so nobody can use the damn
system
besides.
A Shadow of Mordor example I found is that an example would be an orc grunt killing you. The grunt then becomes a captain that is unique to your game and will probably mention killing you every 10 seconds.
Yep.
Amazing.
It takes place entirely on Themyscira?
Themyscira.
Themyscira. Sure. The story is strange right now and halted as talks about the game being retooled to fit Gun's new multimedia DC universe. Ultimately, it's Gunn's choice, and he's supposed to have an answer by the end of next month. So expect some official news by the status of the game by then. Let's see. Wonder Woman is more or less rejected by the Amazons for choosing to live in man's world. Only comes back when she gets into a fight with Artemis, who serves as a tutorial boss. Serkei is teamed up with Veronica Callie, having a small army of magical creatures and mercenaries attacking the island. Villains joining in include Silver Swan, Cheetah, Hercules, Amazo, Tio Moro, and Medusa. Dude, I'm realizing that I not only know nothing about the DC universe, but I know nothing about Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
wasn't-
I'm not a huge DC fan.
Wasn't one of your favorite superheroes of DC?
Green
Me?
Lantern?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hal Jordan.
but not because I knew everything about the fucking guy. I didn't know his home address. Jesus. You know, like if you asked me who's his second cousin was in the movie that came out in 1973, I don't know. I just he looks kind of cool. I think his powers are cool. I like the color green. I'm an idiot. I'm a simple guy. Leave me alone.
Well, if it's Hal, it's Coast City.
Nerd.
Nerd.
But
Yeah,
there's
no.
like, how many is it up to? It's like 11 Green Lanterns right now that are on Earth. So I don't know which one.
My brain
I can-
is too full of YouTube videos and hyper specific specifications on retro hardware. I can tell you what the voltage line on a GameCube controller port is, but I can't tell you basically anything about Green Lantern. Besides the fact that he's cool. He's a cool dude.
Nice.
The
I
Nemesis system will mostly revolve around those villains. It's less about epic boss fights and more about fighting these villains constantly. Great. That sounds flawed, but okay. You have a choice between doing a more violent Diana or a more merciful, forgiving one. Right now, it doesn't affect anything except just how the player personally views Diana. Is that her name? Is that Wonder Woman's name?
Yeah, Diana Prince.
Okay. Lots of the gameplay is basically just Far Cry mixed in with Shadow of Mordor. A lot of taking out enemy camps, freeing Amazons, etc. Cassie, Donna, and Yara are all supporting characters and playable, but they're just skins and don't have any actual gameplay differences. Right now, the only references to Aquaman and Atlantis are prominent. No mentions of Batman or Superman, Gotham, or Metropolis, or much of the wider DC universe.
Great. Why are we doing a story or a character-based game, but some of the characters are skins?
No, they're not skins. They just don't have unique things, is what it says.
Yeah, and also
skins.
given that they don't even have the story really figured out, it's not like this game's gonna come out anytime soon.
Yeah.
And if it does, we
isn't-
know to stay away because it's
Yeah.
gonna be bad.
Essentially, what this says, if this is true, is they're just working on the systems in the game while Gunn tries to decide if he wants it in his universe or not. Which he'll probably be like, yeah, I want video games in my universe, so yeah, put it in my universe.
Another thing that people have to pay attention to? Great.
Let's see. Massive Disney hack occurred with more than a terabyte of data stolen.
None of it's come out yet.
Leaks about gaming projects soon.
This is real this time, right? It's not like the Epic.
This
thing.
is real.
No,
Nothing
this
has
is
come out
actually
from it
real.
though.
A hacker group called Null Bulge. That's a hell of a name.
We might not get anything if they were paid $370,000.
You hacked Disney and you only got $370K.
And it's more than they're giving their cast members.
Although that says AT&T paid them, which why?
AT&T also did
Maybe-
get hacked.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know why we bother having security on our data when everyone's just going to hack it 8 times over.
Oh, we don't. Just wait till quantum computers become a thing, and then all of our security is going to become worthless anyway.
True.
Isn't that a fun nightmare to look forward to?
No.
No one ever talks about that when we talk about quantum computers. But oh, it's there.
So this happened 3 days ago, and we've seen nothing out of it.
I hope we don't see anything from it, considering. So the way that I saw it, right? The guy that leaked the information got everything that was on the Disney team servers, including
Yeah.
personal information.
10,000
I'm-
channels, every message and file possible, unreleased projects, raw images and code, logins, links to internal APIs and web pages, and more.
Yeah, I'm hoping we don't actually see anything from this, considering that's a lot of personal information.
That is a lot of information.
Oh, my bad. There is a few things. Hold on, I'm pulling.
That's unfortunate.
I would like to read them. These, please. What?
So
Show concepts, apparently. This isn't what I care about.
So I'm looking at this blog post. There's screenshots of this blog post on Twitter about this null bulge thing. And that same thing I just read about the description of it. Let's see. Have fun sifting through it. There's a lot there. We tried to hold off until we got deeper in, but our inside man got cold feet and kicked us out. I thought we had something special. Calls out a name and then says, consider the dropping of literally every bit of personal information you have, from logins to credit cards to social security numbers and etc., as a warning for people in the future. So yeah, these guys are kind of scumbags, it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no hacker's a good guy, shocker.
So, since
So
I work, do I need to get like a life alert thing?
I don't know. I
No,
can't
'cause you're
tell
not
if anything
on-
was dropped. It sounds like they I tried to. I'm not sure.
Sounds like they
That's
got
it's
cut out.
confusing message. Yeah, like I can't tell. It sounds like
Yeah.
they got it, and we're going to hold off on. We're dropping everything
Leaking it.
until they could go through and get that stuff out. But their inside man or whoever basically allowed them to get in to do this, changed their mind too late, and so they just dropped it all and said screw it, and also we're going to leak all of your personal information for kicking us out. But I just can't tell. It's confusing wording.
Yeah. Kind of how I feel.
The thing is, Alex, your information should not be in their team's channels.
Sure.
True.
'Cause you don't
Someone
have
commented on a
Disney Channels account.
Reddit post saying, looking through it now, most of it seems to be from 2020 to 2021.
I wonder if I'm in there.
I was gonna say Ken.
Because, like, I would be right after that. If most of it's from 2021, then I'd be, right at the tail end of that.
That would suck.
Yeah. Oh well. Sounds like a mess. And finishing topic over a month late, because you know us over here are timely folk. Um, Father's Day that we were supposed to do this a month ago, but we're doing it now. What's the best father in gaming? Fathers in gaming. Nobody ever asks about the dads.
Hmm.
Bowser for sure.
Bowser is a good one for sure. For sure.
No, he's not.
The way
He's
they
not a good dad. Is he a good
The way-
dad? He might be a good dad. I don't know. I
he's
wouldn't
an
call him
okay
the.
dad.
He's an alright dad.
Yeah, but he's not the. I don't know. I can't put Bowser on
The
here.
I mean, best overall, probably not, but he is an okay dad.
Does the King of Red Lions count?
Because he's.
Zelda's dad?
Yeah.
Her dad is a boat.
Bruh.
I mean, yeah. Most of the time, anyway.
Until he's not.
I'd say Kiryu from Yakuza is a great dad.
That's a
You spend
that's a good
6
example.
You spend like 6 games raising that little girl.
Yeah. There you go. Um,
When I mentioned this, that I was putting it on here, Cooper said Ness's dad, the phone.
yeah, no, that's not a good dad.
It's. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of games where we don't even see the dad.
Yeah,
I mean, he sends you money.
he does send you money.
True.
Not like a top tier dad, but Alex, Susie's assistant, Susie's dad in Great Ace Attorney. Alex.
Oh, Mitoku.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking.
that's a good dad. Violet's dad, Gerald.
You're talking
Girl's pretty good. You know what?
Eugene
My dad, he's
Mitoku.
pretty goated.
True.
He is.
True.
We're going with Ace Attorney. Phoenix is a great dad to his daughter.
Mm. Uh,
Sticking with Wind Waker type shit, going on that Deku tree to the Koroks.
Oh, good dad. Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see.
I'm trying to think of a dad to say from Stardew Valley, but the problem I'm running into is that Pierre
you have
is kind of a
hands?
scumbag.
Kent
Demetrius
is
is
worse.
he's not. It's not his fault. Demetrius is like he's not the best dad, but it's not like it's just that he's kind of got that tism, that nerd in him. He's very
Yeah.
numbers based. He doesn't
Distracted.
understand emotion, so like he comes off kind of brash.
I don't remember much about Kent. He shows up in year 10.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Ken, because like he's the only one that doesn't have any serious drama going on. Like all the other
Yeah.
dads in the game, and really everybody in the game has drama except for Ken. Ken's just like kind of there.
Kent's just kind of serious.
Yeah, he comes back and he's like, maybe he's on a bunch of antipsychotic meds from the war or something.
Yeah, because I mean that's why he's missing for so long, is he was in the war.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has. I guess you're the best dad in Stardew Valley.
Yeah, that's
You-
goddamn right I am.
you get
Oh,
married.
wait, no, it's just
Sojiro from Persona 5.
Fair.
and I would argue probably us. It takes a while, but I would
What-
argue Dojima from Persona 4 is also a pretty
Not-
good dad.
Hear me out. Not Norman from Gen 3. He's a terrible dad.
True. Not a dad, but he is a father figure. Definitely Tom Nook, dude. He's like, all right, we're gonna run the store. We're gonna get rich quick. And like, that's pretty.
Do you
cool.
consider loan sharks father figures?
Oh, he's got Timmy and
He's got
Tommy.
nephews. Mario to Baby Yoshi.
But wouldn't that be the opposite way around?
Yoshi to
Yoshi
baby
to
Mario.
baby
Yeah.
Mario.
Also true, but like I'm talking about Paper Mario.
I feel like we have to mention this
I
one.
feel like
and
both have to be there.
it's
Oh,
more
dude.
just because, but I don't think any of us have played the ones with him. But Kratos
should
is the dad
know.
to his son.
Who is?
Everyone always talks about Kratos.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
new God of War
true,
games.
true.
Yeah, the Santa Monica God of War
Yeah.
games. I think he's
Yeah.
a really good dad, but I don't know. It's tough because he is
Dude.
like obviously it's fucking Kratos, so he's pretty no nonsense. He's a no nonsense type of guy. So like I need to go play Ragnarok. I have it. I need to see what it's like when the kid's a little older. But like when in the first game, I played most of that and he was young. He's just like seems quite impatient. And that's kind of the point of the story is that like he's learning to be a dad, so maybe you know what? I'm gonna play God of War Ragnarok. I'll get back to you. But there's potential there.
I mean, he was
Ragnarok-
he's a
Ragnarok
dad
is
in the
a
first
whole
place, though,
scenario
right?
Between them.
Because he's a dad before he becomes Kratos.
Huh?
Hmm.
I'm
No.
talking about the old lore.
Oh,
Oh.
Hmm.
I have no idea. That I'm not
Actually, no.
Like-
up to speed on.
Like in the original God of Wars,
Yeah, like the
he was
PS3,
married and had
PS2
a
era.
kid. Yeah,
Yeah, but then he
Left them to
forsook
be
his family
creative.
to go and kill Zeus. Yeah.
I think they got murdered.
No.
Yeah, that might be why he leaves. Actually, that does sound. That sounds
Dude,
correct.
no. I don't think about it. No. Like
It
Paper
has
Mario
been
Coupe.
Several years since I last played any
Yeah.
of those three games.
Who's dad disappeared for like
I
a
was about,
decade,
no, I was about to say,
dude.
if you want to name a bad dad, like Paper Mario Coupe's dad, bro, he pretended to die to a dragon, bro, and he was like, "Oh, I'm perfect."
Because he was into the feet.
Yeah, he was weird, bro. Nah, he.
Maybe I'm
that-
wrong.
Um. Oh. Oh. Oh God. Hold on. I gotta look it up. I don't want to ask because it'll give it away. Jack Baker. Resident Evil 7. Great dad.
I can't do
Awesome
it, dude.
dad.
No,
I think he is
Why
actually an
not?
awesome dad because once you get to the part in the game where you realize that it's not him and like he's possessed and taken over by that scuzz, and like there's I can't remember if it's like it might be like a video recording or maybe like it was a hallucination or something, but like you get to talk to them and they're like, you know, that's not us, like, and they're gentle people, and like you get to read all the flavor text in the newspaper and whatnot around the house. Like you see
I
photos of all the
guess that's
family and stuff.
fair.
Like they were a good family. And
I
then,
like Joe. Joe's great.
yeah,
Everybody's
Dude.
got to play the one where Joe just goes running around punching everything in the face because he can, and it's funny. I guess on that vein, Ethan's a pretty good dad from what we see.
yeah, bro. Ethan goes to hell and back to resurrect his daughter out of like glass containers of liquid and stuff. Like just blindly listens to what people tell him and like runs around a frozen tundra for days on end to reconstruct
So
his
true.
infant daughter. Ethan's a goated dad.
Dude, Donkey Kong.
Uh,
But
is
Resident
Donkey
Evil,
Kong a dad?
not really.
Wait, who's
Cranky Kong's
Diddy's
a
not
dad.
his
what's the relation
kid.
to Diddy Kong?
Is Diddy Kong his kid?
Is Diddy
Diddy is
No,
not his
no,
kid.
no.
No, they're just
They're just like
friends.
best friends.
Yeah, they're just homies. Cranky Kong's a
They're
dad
from
though.
the
Cranky
same
Kong is
Kong.
Donkey Kong's dad, right?
Yeah.
Do you know who's bad dads in Resident Evil though? Sherry's dad is awful,
Yeah.
Birkin, and then we know Albert Wesker's a dad. And from everything we've seen, he's a bad dad to his kid.
Hmm.
Jake. You get to play as Sherry and Jake together in the same game.
Oh, dude, I didn't even. What's his name? Apparently, whoever invented Mega Man, would that be the?
Oh, Dr. Wily.
Dr. Light.
Not
Dr. Wily's who he fights.
They invented Mega Man together.
So would
Yeah, it's
Light
kind
be
of
the dad?
it's a messy situation.
We'll put that on to maybe.
I guess you are right about Dr. Light. Good father figure. But I'm pretty sure that, like, lore-wise, they made him together.
I can't remember exactly. I know the lore is something along the lines of like I thought yeah, they used to be co-workers of some kind or something, and then Dr. Wily went nuts and started building a bunch of bad robots, so Dr. Light made Mega Man to fight them.
That might be right.
I can't remember for sure though. I'm not a Mega Man expert. We need Mayo in here. Mayo knows this stuff.
He doesn't show up.
He never shows up.
He never shows up.
Toadsworth's a good dad to Peach.
True.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
There's an argument to be made there.
Mm,
Toads.
Apparently, the Witcher guy is a dad. I don't know much about.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I
don't
thought he just had a lot of
I mean,
relationships.
he's adopted father. Adopted father.
Okay.
I don't say this lightly, but probably Joel from The Last of Us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Octodad, bro.
Bruh.
It's in the name.
That's
Literally.
so true.
I played that game, but I don't think I can agree with you, my boy.
So I know they're both dads. I haven't played the where they are dads. But Shulk and Rex, I assume they're good dads. Can't see Nintendo making either of them bad dads.
Bad dads.
Yeah, but see, then that becomes ineligible because they're not good or bad dads on their own accord. There have to be good dads because Nintendo doesn't allow blemishes in their products.
Characters.
Yeah. It doesn't
Everything
say.
has to be happy. Unless it's
Well,
Imio,
well,
then
no.
he gets schizo post.
Well, no, I know for a fact that their two worlds go up against each other in Xenoblade Chronicles, and it's just like war forever. So
Oh, dude, freaking! I've been playing Mario RPG. Mallow's dad, or quote unquote dad, dude raised him as a frog his whole life, knowing that he wasn't a frog, but he just couldn't bear to break his heart, dude. Mallow's dad is a goated dad. He was like, "Yeah, man, well, you could be a frog, freaking cloud weirdo."
Probably now.
All right.
Oh, frog.
Any last minute submissions before we call it here?
Hmm.
I feel like I
Oh,
could name a
wait.
bunch of dads real quick, but there's not like
Shoot.
they don't do enough to be like.
I don't.
I guess they're fine, but then like Goombario's dad, we see him for like a little bit, and he's very supportive of. But it's like we only see him for a bit, and I would rather try to figure out like dads we spend a lot of time
Yeah.
Not
with.
a father, but a father figure. Captain Cuttlefish with the Squid Sisters.
Oh, dude, father figure
Yeah.
King DDD with all the Waddle Dees.
Is that a
think
father
that's more of
figure? Or
like a
just
Oh,
master-
wait.
This is
I've
like
got
a
the
master
perfect.
servant situation.
My
Yeah,
bad. I have the perfect
yeah,
one for us to
yeah.
end up on.
Okay.
We've got Barrett with Marlene from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
That is the number one dad in gaming.
There we go. Perfect timing. All right. There you have it. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/Storm1Games. Anywhere that you get your podcast, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at All Night Gamers with a K. Let us know what's the best dad in gaming. Who's the best dad in gaming? Did you buy College Football 25 already? Or did you save $30 and are going to play it on Friday? Are you going to get the Nintendo World Championship game? And yeah, let us know. We'll be back here next week as normal for more gaming news and discussion. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.
Bye.
Uh,
Bye.